He was just doing the little.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Confessions of a Gamer Girl. I'm your host, Doomcutie, and it's the trio. We're back. We're fabulous as ever. As always, I have the lovely Ellie.
Woohoo! It's me.
And I have Shaye.
What up, everybody?
Oh, gamers, it is the most wonderful time of the year. And I don't mean the US election. I mean, it's Christmas, okay? As far as I'm concerned, Christmas is November 3rd, like from that date. My daughter's birthday is November 2nd, and I'm a November Christmas tree person, okay?
Oh,
and
you're one of those.
I most certainly am. And you know what? You know what, you can give me Christmas is December all you want, but the fact that my Christmas tree that I adore, I spend a lot of time putting it up, is only up for like 3 weeks. No, that's not happening. So halfway through November, I just have to. What about you guys?
Yep.
How do you feel?
I'm definitely more towards the end of November because I worked in retail for about 7 years, and I swear to God, if I hit Mariah Carey one more time, I'll rage from it. I'll do it. I'll just project down on a kid. I don't care. Yes. The thing is, I love Christmas carols, and it's just that one.
Really?
I think they're fun. I quite like them. I think they're a really unique type of celebration that we don't have in a lot of other places anymore, like in a lot of bits of our life. But I also really love the instrumental ones. I think they're gorgeous. And it's kind of special, because you only get to hear it like once a year and say like, oh, right, I remember, I love this. But when you work in retail, you don't get that joy because it's on loop and it's frustrating.
Yes.
So
yeah, no, I agree, Shaye.
I check my tree up end of November, December, but then I also have my birthday in December. So my birthday's always Christmas themed.
You're a December baby. I always feel so sorry for any December babies. I really do. So overshadowed by like one day.
Yeah. It's actually so bad. So I'm 17th, so I'm 8 days before Christmas, and the amount of times I've gotten combined gifts.
No.
Yeah, and it's not. They just forgot.
That's a cop out. Okay, there needs to be definite separate birthday and Christmas.
The worst bit is it's not even like the gift bit. It's just the fact that I just want my own little day like everyone else gets when they're not born in this shit month. Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you. This has been my rant for this stream.
That's okay. Get it out of the way early. It's totally fine.
December babies, they need to have a moment to scream to the rooftops because it would be so annoying. Like I'm a July baby, and so nothing really special apart from I used to get really upset because my brother was a summer baby, and so his parties would be like out in the backyard, pool parties, water play. Like he'd get so fun, and my birthday is literally in the dead of winter, like in the middle of winter, and it would all be indoors always. And when I moved to America for a year, my birthday was finally in the summer. And I was like, I'm a summer baby. And that was really fun for, once in my life. And now I actually share my birthday with my sister-in-law. So every single birthday, every single year, we blow out the same cake together. So it's like I have a twin. So
I would murder my twin if I had one. I'd be like, piss off. All right,
I feel sorry for her. Yeah, I made the joke. I was like, I bet you're so annoyed that I'm in your family now because you have to share your birthday with me every single year.
So I get
yeah, the birthday share, Shaye, that you have to share it with like a whole ass holiday. That it's a beautiful, fun holiday. But
like love Christmas.
Yeah,
okay, so no hate.
Don't let it taint it.
Well, the thing is, right, so people don't really think about this because you were just mentioning all of your birthday celebrations are inside because, it's quite cold. Well, I'm in the middle of summer, right? And I'm obviously a potato, so I can't go outside in the summer. Straight up, it doesn't work. So I can't have any celebration if it's too hot. So I try to book that, like, a restaurant, like for a little table or something. Everyone is having their Christmas parties. So
yes, that's a good point.
They've got a work Christmas party. They've got, an insane amount of shit that's already happening in December. So, like, they're busy. Or they just forget because they're like, yeah, right. You exist that close to the big holiday, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So,
goodness me.
If anyone's having kids, don't have them in December, please. Like, just all I'm saying. Thank you.
Amen. Honestly, amen.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, you just can't time these sorts of things. But you know what you can time? Getting in early for ordering all of the beautiful gamer gifts for the loved ones in your life at Christmas time. And when I was growing up, number one, I didn't actually own a lot of games. Like, we actually rented them. But if there was something we were going to get, we always got it at Christmas if it was gaming related. So whether it was that big console or it was that, whatever it was related to gaming, it was always at Christmas. And consoles are usually on sale during that time. And I'm pretty sure you can pick up a fancy, a cheeky discount on a PC.
And we love those, all right? If you don't have to pay full price, don't. Problem solved.
Definitely.
Yep.
Definitely.
Oh, no. I just saw the one you popped up. Oh, no.
Stuff their stockings with V-Bucks.
Yeah.
You know what? My friends do that every year. I always get V-Bucks for Christmas ever since I started playing Fortnite in 2020. Every single birthday and Christmas, I get V-Bucks, and you think it's for a 14-year-old girl? No. Couple decades to that one.
It's for your internal 14-year-old girl, okay? She would be so happy.
To be Mrs. Incredible running around the battlefield. So that is me. So V-Bucks are an amazing gift. That's not on our list today, but now it is.
It wasn't, but it will be.
From that, I actually want to pose a question. And if you're listening after the fact, please put your answer in the comments. I will be checking. Okay, so
she pulled out the mum voice, guys. You better put the damn comment in.
Oh yes, I will be. You'll be on the naughty list. Don't be cheeky. Okay, so if you are going to buy these in-game currencies, whether it is, like Steam currency or V-Bucks, like Ellie mentioned, do you buy the physical card and put it in a Christmas card and give it to the person? Or do you just pop it on their account and just, with a little message, Merry Christmas, lots of love, Doom?
I think it depends, right? So if you so for a lot of friends who live in different states, just on the account's all good. Like, you're not going to be there's no point in wasting money on postage and crap like that. But if you're going to see the person like in person, get the little card, because then they can be like, oh my God, that's so cool. And, they get the joy of popping it on and everything, and they feel very excited. But I mean, that's just my thoughts on it.
I mean, I would agree with that. What about you?
I mean, like an envelope, a stamped envelope is like what, $2, something like that?
$3 now.
$3.
The anxiety I going to the post office is priceless.
I like the post office. Old people.
No, the people at my post office aren't that very old, but also they're usually really pushy and mean, and it's only open between like 9 and 5. So I'm like,
yeah, it's like counterintuitive. It's like, why are you only open when everybody is at work? Like, you think
because we don't actually want to see you guys.
Yeah.
Look, I went to the post office today, and most of you know I live in a country town, and there's always these people, where there's a lot of them. What are they? Generation
Gen Z,
baby boomers.
Oh, baby boomers Gen X, I think.
Oh, Gen X.
They will go and pay their bills in person at the post.
I know, it weirds me the fuck out. Like, why would you want to travel to pay your bills? Just Do it online.
Look.
No, but they don't want to do that because my friend who has a small business does the exact same thing. Every single day that he goes to do any sort of postage for his small business, there's always someone either in front of him or behind him waiting to pay like 16 bills, always, every single time. Bless them.
In cash as well. And they'll be counting it. They got
Money
their
laundering.
50s and 100s. Yeah.
I'm calling it.
So look, I can see that, you know, the appeal of not engaging with the Postal Service of Australia and just doing it online.
Honestly, considering Australia Post track history, you'd be better off just frisbeeing it across the country yourself.
Yes.
You might get there in one piece.
I didn't expect this much hate from Australia Post,
but stories. Oh boy.
But I will say though, if you send it in November, it'll get there in time, and you can write on it. Do not, put under the tree, like, do not open. Open on December 25. So you know, you
long legs them.
Yeah, it is definitely possible, and you know what? There's just nothing like seeing someone's handwriting. So
yeah. True. It is a bit of an extension of oneself seeing their handwriting. It's like an extra little character flavor. It's like, wow, that's what that looks like.
Yeah. I don't know, spray a little bit of perfume on there. I don't know.
I used to have a couple pen pals back in the day.
Pen pals?
Yeah, literal pen pals.
V-Bucks?
No, it was like years ago now, before the old indoctrination of Fortnite. But it was really, really nice to have old school pen pals. But then it only takes one person to forget to like mail back, and then the whole system's dead. So I would like to redo it. Apparently there's a lot of programs that you can do with people in old folks' homes where you can have a pen pal.
I mean,
you can do that too, but like, ew. Who wants to like talk to lonely men when you can talk to like Genevieve, who's 89 and has stories from yesteryear where she had to like, you know, battle men for just a piece of bread, you know, that sort of thing. And rice.
Bread
and rice.
Mostly bread. Yeah.
Mostly bread, the white kind, that's, you know, not healthy at all. But
no, but we're told that it
on the
is.
side.
Full of bleach or rat poison, probably.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know if anybody realizes this or has looked into it, but the rate of mortality of like just the rate of deaths in marriage for men has gone significantly down since divorce was allowed for both parties.
I love that.
Yeah, we're talking a fucking lot. And I love that. I love that because these women were never pulled up either. I really want to stress that. The men they just were sick, and I don't know. Like it just happened. Yeah.
Collapse.
We don't look. We went from sending lovely gift cards related to gaming in the mail,
right?
to now killing
the pipeline. The pipeline is there, and we are in our inner tubes floating down it.
Listen, Genevieve has been fighting for bread. All right, she's got 89 years of stories, and one of them's definitely going to be her third husband fucked up. He fucked around and found out, and you know she's not sorry. She's not sorry.
Do you know what? I'm not sorry either.
No, same. I can't look at Genevieve now.
Okay, so all right. Okay, the issue that I have with gaming at Christmas is that I currently am not playing Dragon Age, the new one. And it's because I want it for Christmas. So not being able to jump on the bandwagon of all of these games and, you know, like I'm like dodging and weaving, you know, spoilers. Like I've got to like ban words.
You're scrolling through Facebook or like Instagram or something and you're like, stop. No. I just, you know, I feel very strongly about, you know, giving these incredibly expensive games, especially, you know, if you are buying for like a sibling or, you know, a cousin or, you know, your child, you know, you want them to appreciate the significance of the price of these items. So you're going to save it for a big event.
like Christmas. However,
Mhm.
social media has ruined that. So now, if you Game Pass day one, like
Yeah, it's so big on you have to be there day one the whole time. You're missing out. And if you miss out, are you even worth anything? Oh my God. What if you miss out on the coolest thing ever? And like, I'm not gonna lie, it gets me, and I'm a grown-ass
FOMO.
adult. Yeah.
FOMO.
Especially for a game you know you're gonna love or that you're already invested in and you do love. Like, Jim, you'd have it for WoW, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, it's not addictive.
Look, I'm just glad that they released it in the middle of the year, because I'm like, I can justify buying that before Christmas. So,
Yeah.
Treat
yourself.
Do you, any of you, and even in the chat, do you have a Christmas gift that's gaming related that you remember, like, and it was like the best thing ever?
Oh yeah, just for me is the PlayStation 2. Like I still remember getting the bright yellow box, and I don't know why it was yellow. I haven't even looked into it. It might even be a false memory, but I swear it was a bright yellow box. We unwrapped it. Yeah. PlayStation 2. And it was really exciting. It was probably the first kind of big console that we sort of had in the house. My brother and I had to share it.
Oh, it was. Yeah, you're right. It's yellow.
There you go. Okay, cool. So I literally have never really looked it up before, but I remember it sitting on like the dining room table, and it was just so exciting because it was so big. And I didn't mind that I had to share it. I know that can sometimes be a point of contention between siblings. And I think if society was a bit different, the ownership would have been a bit different. But my brother definitely, it was 90-10. It was definitely 90-10 on who got to play it the most. But I thoroughly enjoyed watching him play. I have core memories of watching him play. I think it was James Bond, like really early on, maybe Goldfinger. I really don't know the years. But I remember watching him play that. And then later on, he played like this boxing game. I used to watch him play card games. And then I obviously was playing like Bratz Forever Diamonds, Bratz Rock Angels, Shrek 2. I was still having fun. But
Sims busting out was unreasonable.
Yeah. Yeah, I just genuinely enjoyed sitting there watching him. And it was only when I got older that I would have like gaming days with my friends, and I would be happy watching them play, that I then realized that not everyone feels that way. Like some people will sit there and they're like, I'm so bored, like when's it my turn? Some people just could not handle not playing it. And I don't know if that comes down to like a control issue on their end, but for me, it was almost as fun playing it as I got to watch people, because it was like watching telly, or, I guess now we do it on Twitch. Wow, roundabout moment. So now everyone's on my side, but I guess when you had nothing better to do than watch someone play, it was a bit different, whereas Twitch is now quite optional. But that's probably my biggest core memory. And aside from that would be my mum somehow won like $200 worth of Maya vouchers as a kid, and we got to buy a Wii when it was first coming out, so it was quite expensive. And I remember walking into Maya, whatever year the Wii came out, and getting one of them and playing like Wii Sports and Wii Play, like all those home games were so fun. They were really, really fun. It kind of reminds me of Astrobot, because Astrobot's the same. It's kind of like a home PlayStation. Like it's built for the PlayStation to show off what the PlayStation can do. Wii Sport, Wii Play, all of that was sort of the same deal with the Wii. So
speaking of the Wii, that's actually my biggest core memory from Christmas, because it was the first console that we ever got that was new. Every other console or computer or anything like that was secondhand. And I have the exact date. So it was December 7th, 2006 that the Wii came out. So I was 15 when that came out. And it was so much fun to play with my little brothers. I think, hold on, if I was 15, then my smallest brother was 3, and then my other brother would have been 10. So quite like quite intergenerational. Like we loved playing bowling together and tennis, and it was just, absolutely so much fun. And you know what, Nintendo, you did it so well. You released it in Australia in December, and it was like what, 18 days until Christmas. So, I mean,
Peak.
yes, definitely good timing.
Almost Shaye's birthday.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, so really fond memories of Wii at Christmas time. And everyone in the comments is agreeing with us. So
yeah, I love it. It's so wholesome seeing everyone be like, yes, Wii Sport, the game we thought was all like, just honestly, no one looked at that and went, yeah, that's gonna be fun, and then played it, and everyone's like, oh, it's the greatest thing I've ever played. Oh, what the hell, this is so great. Oh,
yeah. Still good at digital bowling. Those gyroscopic, is that what they call controllers? Having that in there, and then that technology led to their, actually what they have in their modern Nintendos, because actually, as a matter of fact, if you tilt the controller like small children do, you actually turn a little bit more. So there you go.
I like it. I like the tilt controls. Shut up.
Yeah. Shaye, what is your bestest ever gaming gift?
Okay, so I'm going to preface this by saying I had a little bit of a more traditional upbringing, and that girls didn't get to play games because I was a girl. So I never, and I do mean never, got a single game of any kind for Christmas. Except this one cool ass aunt, okay? So, like, I had always asked for, like, I just want, like, an iPod or a DS. Like, really, I don't want anything else. It's just, I really loved music and I loved games, and I'd been pulled away from them for so long. I was like, no, I really want to. But this one Christmas, right, it was the year my grandma had given me her old computer. Now, my grandma, despite her age, is freaking, like, peak on computers. Like, that woman has some insane knowledge I don't understand. Yeah. So every time I hear an old person be like, oh, I can't use that, I'm too old, I'm like, my grandma, like, she'll show you, and she's your age. Don't. But she gave me her old computer, right? It was mostly for schoolwork and all that kind of thing. And I was like, yep, cool, awesome. I can write up my little reporties. Awesome. So, Sims. Well, it was schoolwork, except it had a floppy disk drive, and I didn't have a USB or anything, so I couldn't actually send anything anywhere. But no, my aunt heard that I'd gotten a computer. She didn't hear what computer. She just heard I got a computer. And she bought me The Sims 2. That, for me, was so good. I'd spent so many Christmases watching boys around me open so many, like, PlayStations and all these games and things like that. And I was getting some craft stuff or makeup. I didn't give a fuck about makeup. I didn't start makeup until, like, mid-20s. But the craft stuff I loved. But no, this one time I was like, maybe it's like a DVD or something, whatever. So I open it up, and it's The Sims 2, and I cannot tell you. I used to go to my friend's house to play her computer to, like, play Sims 2. And she knew. She was like, hey, you want to come over to Sims 2 while I, like, chill in my bed and read? I'm like, yes! So I was so happy. And my aunt, I don't think she really grasped, like, until she saw me nearly crying, how happy I was that someone had actually finally got me something I wanted. And the worst bit, so the computer I'd been given I didn't know this at the time, right? So I had no experience with computers. It didn't have a graphics card. So I spent so many times installing it, and those old games, they came with, like, multiple discs. Okay, they were not one download, we're done, everyone's happy. It's like, no,
all the data was on the discs. It wasn't downloaded from the internet. Yeah,
put it on in, like, it's gonna be so fun. And then I get to the end, and it's like, install failed, and I was like, oh. Okay, well, I'm new with computers. Maybe I did something wrong. No worries, I'll try it again. It took me a couple of hours, but I'll do it again. Sure. Nope. It was a component missing, and that component was a graphics card. So despite the fact that I had finally gotten a video game, I literally never got to play it.
Yeah. Wow.
But I was ever.
To this day.
Well, no, I played a shit ton of Sims 2, but it wasn't until I moved out like 15 and stuff, and I got my own stuff. And then I could actually play stuff. But that actual one that she got me, it got left behind, and I never got to play it. And honestly, I am forever grateful to that aunt for always getting me the coolest gifts, but that one especially. Yeah. So
I think, like,
check for a graphics card, I guess.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest, like, takeaways from that, though, is, like, go by your children's interests.
Yeah.
I think that I think what all of us in some phrase or wording have kind of said before about things that we've kind of pivotally missed growing up because we're girls and, you know, growing up in the 80s, 90s, noughties. It can be really tricky because our parents were progressive in their own way, but, you know, you're just going with the trends. You're very much girls like girls, boys like boys things. And they're like progressive is not what today's standards is. It'd be like, oh, I guess you can play your brother's PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Kind of sorry.
Yeah.
In general, I was like, no.
I think, well, obviously there's a spectrum of what people do. And, you know, my neighbors were girls and they never got PlayStations, whereas at least like my household had it, but it was only thanks because I had a brother.
I'm exactly the same
gamer.
Yeah, like it came about because when Nintendo decided to market their new products and things like that, you know, when we were having a really bad video game dip, they marketed it in the boys section because toy stores used to be divided and it had to be girls or boys. There was no in between. There was no crossover. So very, very structured, very rigid. We say traditional, but what we mean is just ignorant. But yeah, so they had to pick one to market it towards, and they thought they would make more money if they marketed it towards boys rather than girls.
Yeah, like how they still in Big W make Xbox and PlayStation pajamas for boys and not girls.
Pajama, God, please! I would wear this. I would be so cute.
It's my
7-year-old would wear the crap out of some Xbox pajamas.
And I feel like when you're 7, right, it's not too bad. So people are always like, why don't you just buy guys' clothing? And fair call. And when you're 7, right, awesome. You're the same shape as a 7-year-old. Yeah. It's all good, right? But as soon as you hit puberty, unfortunately, your shape changes.
It changes.
And so a dude's shirt doesn't fit the same way. Not to mention dude sizes for about teen upwards, they're always so much bigger than women's. Like there's a massive difference in what an extra small is for a guy versus what it is for a girl.
Yeah, and the chest across from the armpit to armpit, like it's completely different and that sort of thing. Like it's fascinating you mentioned that because I think Minecraft has kind of delved out into that. Call it a cash grab, call it inclusivity, whatever. But I went round to my nephew's house and he was wearing a Minecraft jumper, but it was pink and purple. And obviously, cool. I know we're living in today's society, but there's definitely still people who echo the voices, girls' colors, boys' colors. Anyway, I mentioned I really liked his jumper. I was like, your jumper's really, really cool. And he was like, thank you. It was actually in the girls section. And he said it in a way, because he is, 8? He said it in a way of kind of like matter of fact, but not like, oh, yeah, it was in the girls section. Like he didn't say it negatively, just like kind of like a fun fact. Like it's actually not a boy's jumper, but a girl's jumper, but I'm wearing it. Like, I don't know. I just really appreciated how he kind of said those words, kind of like matter of fact, fun fact. Here's a fun fact for you, Day. It was in the girls section. And it was pink, purple, yellow, girl colors. And he was still more than happy to wear it, still more than happy to chat about it. And that was really, really beautiful for me because as we've discussed, I'm a Fortnite fan. And of course it can be to do with the licensing, but there genuinely is not a lot of Fortnite merch in general, let alone like in commercial stores. And there's this one almost like basketball uniform in Big W at the moment that's Fortnite themed. I did message it to my basketball team to try and get them to change the uniform and they said no. So
what do you mean they said no? Excuse me? Okay,
do you know who I am?
Devastating. It was the coolest like fire font too. Do they know who Twerking Queen is?
I know.
Fire Queen.
We'll make our own basketball team. I'm not very good, but I'll support you nonetheless.
That's fine. I'm a tour queen. I'll get it done.
Yeah, so, I mean,
she'll carry us.
Little, like netball pass if you like.
Yeah, perfect.
So
I went to the girls section thinking, well, if there's that in the boys, like there's going to be that in the girls. And I went there and sadly it is still like bright pinks, purples, glitter, which isn't bad. Like I'm not ragging on that, but I like
excellent.
Yeah, of course. But I was a tomboy growing up. I'm a tomboy now. That's not really what I opt to wear. And I kind of get bummed that there's not more like toned down feminine stuff. But the issue here was there was no Fortnite gear. There was the one Minecraft, which awesome. It was the pink purple stuff. But yeah, there was no Fortnite, and I just thought that they would be mirrored. If it's that, it's there, because there's stuff like Bluey. There's Bluey items in the boys section as well as the girls section. There's now Minecraft girls section, boys section. Fortnite, nothing.
Well,
I think you're right about the licensing though, because there's usually, because obviously talking about this gift guide, I've got gamers as children, so I'm always like looking out for stuff. And one of my favorite websites to get gaming gear for girls, and when I say girls, not that it has to be pink or anything like that, but they just have more variety, and it's actually next.com. I will bring it up in a second.
I'm going to look now. I got you.
I will look it up now for you guys so that you can see.
Why do you need Apple?
Because I'm actually going to.
Hey, dude, is it just next.com? Because I've typed that in an Australian based browser and it's taking me to Apple.
It's next.com.au.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Thank you.
That's okay. So this shirt is very cute. It is purple.
That's so cute though, isn't it?
Yeah. I've also heard the opposite as well, right? So I don't know about you guys, but like, for example, my partner Rico, he's a 4XL. He's built like a fucking tree. And you know what colors he gets? He gets black, which he loves. It's all right. But he gets black, he gets brown, occasionally he gets white.
They must hide. That's what they say. If you're a bigger person, they say, no, you must hide from society. You must be a ninja.
Like, they just don't get colors. And like, I feel so bad for both parties. Like, dudes want more colors and we want some just not pink stuff. Both parties are going, can we please not? Like, this would be really cool.
There's another item that I will show you guys. And this is from the girls section in Big W, and look at that.
See, I love that.
Yeah.
See, not pink, not purple, a bit of a different color. And you've hit the nail on the head, Shaye. Like, it really comes back to, I don't want to have to shop in the boys section with the boys sizing and the boys fit. I want girl fit, girl sizes, a bit feminine, because you wouldn't necessarily find that in the boys section. A little lovey panda.
Yeah.
Although actually Rico would wear that because he loves pandas, and this man is not afraid to wear love hearts, okay? Rico doesn't care. He will chuck on a pink shirt. What are people going to say when he's built like that?
We love Daddy Rico for that.
Like, you're wearing pink, and he's going to be like, yeah? What are you going to do about it?
But who genuinely cares about that now?
See, this is in the boys section, but I mean, Clara would probably
stuff in
pick
the girls
that up.
section. I think
that's
we
horrific.
About this previously, right? Where we were talking about like,
she would love that.
Kmart's like graphic tees for dudes are all like gaming and Metallica and stuff like that, and girls are like Snoopy and Minnie Mouse. Like, I want
Coca-Cola.
For some reason. But I want that stuff. I want a cool Minecraft bloody Christmas shirt. That's sick. I'd wear that.
I will say, if we're talking about, and obviously size inclusion is always a discussion when we're talking about merch, especially. And you most of the time, if we're looking at reasonable costing items like from Big W, Kmart, yes, they are produced, in
mass-produced,
mass produced. And then obviously there's a premium on things that are bigger because they're produced in a smaller amount than the other ones. So which is actually unfortunate. But what I have seen, and this is going to lean into one of my personal gifts that I would recommend for Christmas. So the Xbox store online, and they're much, much quicker. The Xbox shop, I should say. I've got it here. Where is it?
Are they doing cool things again?
No, they have larger sizes.
Oh, perfect. Good. So I know that the larger size thing for gaming brands started out as like, we're nerds, we're all overweight, blah, blah, blah. But in the end, I'm so glad that we actually have inclusive sizes for such a broad interest area. Because like, for me, I struggle to find the right size. Like even this, right? This is from an artist called 1000, and I love it. I had to shrink it because I can't fit anything. So we do still have those problems, but I'd rather have to shrink something than have somebody not be able to fit something because it's too small. I can shrink shit. People can't make it bigger. And there's nothing worse than knowing that you love something, but that thing that you love is telling you that you don't fit. That
of course. And
great.
the average size has gone up like exponentially now. I think an average size of a woman in Australia is sitting at like 14 or maybe even 16.
Yeah.
Like they
got
we've changed our body shape, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't.
We just that's quite cute.
Oh, yeah, they got to
War
5XL.
crimes.
Yes, war crimes.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
war crimes.
they go up to 5XL, but they sell out quite quickly. So, and yeah, because they actually are in demand. So,
yeah.
But this is the Xbox shop. I don't know if there's a PlayStation shop.
Something else that I think we've spoken about it before as well. So we've just spoken about how women, obviously, we'd like to buy men's clothing, but the shape isn't quite there, and men would love to buy women's clothing. And that's a little more achievable, but sometimes the sizing isn't there. Something that I'm so jealous about is I walked past a particular store called City Chick, and it's for the upper range of sizes, so I don't fit it, but good God, are the designs and colors so much fucking cooler than what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Because
especially around this time of year because of spring racing and whatever and florals.
They're gorgeous. And like they're using these bold reds that I adore, these actually lovely blacks and things like that. And that was my weird thing. I was like, why are you associating these dark colors with larger sizes? Like, what's the deal there? I love those colors. I'm smaller. So people are like, oh, okay, so you want a crop top and some tiny shorts. And I'm like, listen, no, not really, to be honest. I would like the really nicely cut shirt that is like comfy and nice and pretty. Thank you.
No, I totally get that. So obviously, you know, if they do cater to the larger sizes, you know, then no one's happy, right? No one's happy.
What if we just release the shirts in all the sizes and everyone can wear what they like? I know that's too simple. I'm sorry. I'll never suggest it again.
No, speaking of oh no, you go, Doom.
That's okay. This has actually been a massive. It must just be what the algorithm's feeding me. But the like we talk about brands like COAGG, right? And how like they're actually deliberately not catering for larger people because they don't want larger people like it's not
a 10
like right especially for COAGG. And I think Brittany Lee Saunders, who I would love to have her on the show because she loves playing Sims and she used to stream Sims,
if you're listening,
so shout out.
I'm just saying, you know.
Well, she's got a really, really amazing brand, and she caters from 6 to 26, and it doesn't cost her any more. Yeah, and she has lifted the lid on, and she's like, it doesn't to manufacture these clothes. Yeah, doesn't cost you more, and so people are lying.
I can say that so you guys already know I own a t-shirt shop, and obviously I'm very passionate about inclusivity and size inclusivity. Like, I refuse to exclude people because they're built differently to me. I've never understood it. So my sizes range from the absolute smallest that my print on demand company will take and the largest. But the trouble is that's what I'm limited by. So I also have 2 different cuts, which I refuse to call feminine and masculine. I call it curved and rectangular, or fitted and straight. But that's the thing, right? So a lot of companies who do game print and stuff like that, they'll probably go with somebody who's going to manufacture the stuff for them. They've already made the shirts and stuff. They just have to print it on there. Okay. And that's where the holdup is. So the smallest can differ completely depending on the type of like fabric and shirt and stuff like that. And you've got no way to change that unless you can, go through a manufacturer from the get-go to make the shirt all the way through to the printing. So if you guys are ever wondering why, a lot of these sort of mass-produced print-on-demand places maybe don't cater to the size the way you'd like, it's because they're limited by the service they go through.
Yes. So it means that if you are going to go into manufacturing,
hit me up.
You should do your research. For some reason, when I type in Christmas, that ugly sweater doesn't come up, so that's really interesting. Which
the
is
ugly sweater thing. Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's so funny.
I would die of heat exhaustion and wear.
You would, but you'd be happy.
That's why they should all be vests. I love wearing vests. So it's just that with what the arms cut off. But
then, but for me personally, because I'm a little bit not snobby, but I'm aware. Like this price, so it was originally $115.95. Thank you, Australian dollar. It's 100% acrylic.
Oh, now that's bad. That's yucky as well. That ain't breathable, honey. That's going to be that's coming with the gamer scent as well. So thank you for that.
Pre-installed, guys. Don't worry. The Gamer Pass Xbox ugly sweater is coming with gamer scent pre-installed, and we're going to ship it with a bag of chippies and some Mountain Dew. Merry Christmas.
And a basement if you're lucky.
Oh, and maybe some finger streakies where you've wiped off the Dorito dust.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Game Pass is an awesome Christmas gift. You should gift that as well.
Totally.
But I'm a little bit. Yeah.
Would you like to describe the look of this jumper for those who are listening to us and can't see? Okay. It's magical. I want to hear it in your words.
So here we have really this ugly sweater is futuristic. So this would be the sweater that I would knit my grandchild. Essentially very classic fit, round necked. It's got some lovely elasticated sleeves, so you don't,
and waist.
You don't get your sleeves
in
the Christmas food.
Gravy.
Yeah. Or the dips,
sleeveless gravy, please. I'm good.
And we have this quite majestic, if I must say, snowman. Now, this is not just any ordinary snowman. This snowman, its head is the Game Pass logo. Now, I'm just imagining that the people in this boardroom were coming up with these ideas, maybe Phil's there, little Phil Spencer, Sarah, president of Xbox.
They're all patting each other on the back, like, oh boy, we've won Christmas.
Stunning.
We've nailed this one.
Yeah. And so obviously we've got snowflakes in the background.
Of course.
Keep in mind, this sweater is predominantly blue, but they've stayed away from that PlayStation blue. They've really gone in, like they've made sure it's more of a
powdery,
like icy aqua. Yeah. And then to top it all off, just above that waistband at the bottom that we were talking about, we've got the classic ABXY buttons. Fantastic. In that Fair Isle style that we all recognize as part of the ugly sweaters. So,
and I just want to say, the dude wearing it, like, clearly looks so unbelievably chuffed. Like,
sums it up.
Hey, she looks
now
happy.
We're happy.
Okay, she looks way cozier. Like, I like the long fit. That's actually nice.
Now, this is, if you wish to purchase this, it's on the Xbox Gear shop, and it is 40% off. So get in quick. It's available from small to medium to 3XL, and by the looks of it, it's a relaxed fit. So,
but also, if you're in Australia, you better crank up that aircon before you put it on.
No, it's fine.
Okay, I
would die for Xbox.
Okay, well, someone needs to get hold of Xbox and get into sponsor Doom. Okay, I'm getting worried.
No, this is absolute Christmas perfection. And I actually do, and I'm not wearing it, but I will be wearing. I actually have 3 Xbox Christmas themed shirts.
So
there you go.
That is enough.
I look forward to it.
The episodes of Confessions of yes, thank you.
That's peak. I like it. It's dedication.
Yes.
Well, talking about sizes, I think my gift guide item actually is a bit of a hot topic button, because it doesn't come in the category of sizes you think it would. So on our current theme of Fortnite, if you haven't seen, Fortnite have collaborated with Crocs, and they have brought out 3 Fortnite Crocs, right?
Mhm.
And the hot topic of spicy is they don't come in junior sizes, which people have been losing their mind over because so many people like, I want to get this for my kid or whatever. And my hypothesis, they haven't come out and said why, but my hypothesis is because Fortnite is not marketed towards children. It's not a children's, it's not a kid's game. So why would they then perpetuate that it could be a child's game by having these Crocs in junior sizes? That's my conspiracy theory. And I think I might be on the money, but also I need to get a pair. They look beautiful, but this is a bit of a pricier gift. But this is my gamer item of the Christmas
I feel like
season.
they're really like, okay, from a company standpoint, I feel like they're really losing a source of income by not having them in children's sizes. Like,
yeah, but
but
reputation is worth more money.
Okay,
Can you get the Jibbitz? Where is it?
Yeah, you'd be able to get the Jibbitz and just get like a kind of royal blue Croc and then put the Jibbitz on yourself, like, because that battle bus one is just dirty around like the rim to make it look like the battle bus, and then there is the Peely, which is the banana, and the cuddle bear platformer, which come on serving, which is fun. Not really fun for summer, but I definitely am going to buy myself a pair. I think I'm going to get the battle bus me.
Look at these cute ones.
Yeah, the cuddle bear lined ones are a bit much for summer, and also I am like 7 feet tall, so I don't need to be taller.
No.
But they're so cute.
Go taller.
I would just stomp on my enemies with the cuddle bear there.
No, but you can't buy the Jibbitz separately by the looks of it.
You probably can't. It probably is meant to be like exclusive. Maybe someone might buy it and sell off the Jibbitz like fancily, but I really like this battle bus Croc because the Jibbitz just sell it for me. And that little like thing at the back, oh my God, I would keep like all sorts. I'd keep like a shot in there for Christmas Day or something. And I just whip it out.
I was honestly looking at that and going, tampons?
Like,
you know,
probably
that's such a good idea.
Yeah,
or
it's
AirPods.
little. Yeah,
AirPods. Oh, but you wouldn't want
I feel
something so
like-
expensive on your foot, really.
if
But
someone
like
accidentally
tampons
kicks the
is
back of your
fantastic.
shoe- Yeah, like a tampon can take a kick. AirPods are not so much.
Maybe some
They're so
twisties in a Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
That could
See,
be
there you
fun.
go, guys.
Cookie?
Finding the best ways to store your stuff in the back of your shoe.
Yes. And the
Hold on,
peely
there's a
ones are
lesson
pretty fun
review.
because they even peel off the top to reveal something. So So I'm
It
here for. I'm definitely going to
perfectly-
get myself some.
Hold on, I'm just going to read a review here. It perfectly looks like how the battle bus looks. The color choice is awesome and makes me joyful to look at.
Oh,
Oh,
So-
I love
that's kinda
that.
I like that.
Yeah. If the Rizzler says this is good, I will use it for my winter arc. Put the mango down. This is for my winter arc.
What is a winter arc? I don't know
Like
what
your-
that means.
Like your villain arc?
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah.
say, what?
But
Good for you,
why
Mango.
Why is it a mango? Why
Rizzler gave it a big boom.
Is
If it was like
Rizzler a streamer?
Yes.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go. So, yeah. I wear it to church. It is goated.
I love that. I love that.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down
That's
for
so
it. Yeah.
funny.
So,
No, I love it.
it.
26 gibbets. The heck?
It holds 26.
That's crazy.
Is that,
Oh my
I guess,
goodness.
1, 2, 3.
As somebody
you
who
would
doesn't wear Crocs, I'm just here like,
13.
what is a gibbet?
Gibbet. GIF or GIF?
Look,
I don't know what's
They're
all
happening.
these
gibbets.
little things that you shove in the holes of your shoes
You
to
can
make them
decorate.
personalized.
Oh, little
To represent your
chippies.
personal style, you know?
Yeah,
Crocs are
okay.
genuinely the most comfy shoe you will ever own. Let me just tell you, they used to be so dorky. I used to own 2 in secret back in the day, a yellow pair and an orange pair in secret back when I was a teenager. Would be caught dead if anyone caught me in them. But now they're like cool, like especially the G flip ones. The G flip ones are like tie-dye. They're really cool.
People wear them to work, and like I can't get behind it, but I'm so glad they're happy.
Work?
I
no.
like these
Draw a
ones.
line, babe. Yeah, they're really cool.
I could get down with this, and then I could add look, I can do Bluey. Bluey's very cute, but gaming, they've got here hobbies and interests. There's a controller. Where is it? Was that seasonal? few more. View all 37.
Where
There
did
was
it
a
go?
campaign.
You can't advertise it and then not give it to us.
They're like, none
No,
for
it's
you.
there it is.
So that's
See?
more PlayStation, isn't it? That's like a DualSense.
That's a DualSense, yeah.
It's
Oh
cute. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
and
like
then-
generic, but it's not that
You
generic.
can get little
Everyone in
little Mario
everyone-
moment.
Let us know if you've got
Yeah,
Crocs,
cute
and if you
Spider-Man.
do, what do you decorate them with? Because from what I understand, this
Yeah.
is a very personal taste thing.
It is. It really is.
Pac-Man. And what
Pac-Man.
color?
Yeah, look at little look. You can get little chains and stuff.
Oh my gosh, I
Excellent.
love it. I need to get I need to get those sandals, and I'm gonna get Battle Bus. That's gonna be my self Christmas present.
Look, but do they have? No, they don't.
So one of my favorite responses that we've just gotten directly after that question was, I've seen steel-capped safety Crocs.
Get out! That's not true.
Oh,
That's an oxymoron.
work,
Steel cap
work.
safety Crocs.
They've got
It
work
makes
Crocs.
sense for it would make sense for a nurse, but get off. There's no steel cap.
I have these for the science lab.
Yes, that would make sense.
Yeah.
But my only issue
Work
with them.
clog.
My only issue is that I have quite defined high arches, and it makes a slight farting noise if I don't want it inside.
Squelch, squelch.
Yeah.
Especially because your feet get a wee bit hot in there in that their science lab. Yeah, squelch, squelchy. And they're like, oh my gosh, Miss Doomcutie just tooted as like you walk by and you're like, hey, who's got their Bunsen burner on?
Are you not actually at the desk looking at your Bunsen burner?
Someone's
Dude,
Bunsen burning in them clogs.
You can't be releasing more gas into an environment where Bunsen burners are on, okay? I'm sorry, it's not safe. I need you to cease.
No, that's on you and your work clogs.
Yeah. Wow. Just
Yeah.
wow. And these are new. These are fuzz ones.
Wow, those
What are they
definitely-
Yeezy lookalikes?
Yeah, I've seen people. I've seen
Ooh,
the slippers.
I can't
can't
get too
put
into
bits
this
on
because
that.
I'm gonna be a Crocs gal. I've been holding off for the last 15 years to go back to my roots and grab Crocs, but they seduced me with the Fortnite, and I just got to go for it.
Okay.
It's just
Well,
too
you
cute
know
and
what?
fun.
I think this is a great gift. Getting a little handful of their favorite characters. If it's
Oh, yeah. They go
you know, in
mad.
the-
That'd be fantastic.
and even dare I say it, a lot of other stores do actually have their version of Crocs. So potentially you could get the licensed, little
Duty
thing,
things.
and then they can go on those ones. So
You can also find them at just like markets and stuff like that. People make a lot of their own little unlicensed pluggy bit things, because I go to the markets all the time and I see like a bunch of Pokemon ones and stuff. So yeah.
Yes. Very
It's
nice.
like a new version of a charm bracelet.
Yes. Yes. I love this. Thank you very much. Yes, if you're just joining us now, it's a little bit of a weird moment, but we are recommending products for the gamers in your life, outside of buying from their Steam wish list or sending them a half rubbed out Steam gift card in the mail.
You can send them a fully rubbed out gift card. I mean, that could be funny. Try and work that out.
Because apparently we don't like Australia Post.
No, we don't.
I didn't say that. Someone else
I
did.
did. Fight me, Australia Post.
Look,
You know where I live.
I'm not against a Crocs sponsorship as long as my head doesn't have to go on
What
like
if it
my
was like-
likeness.
Can we have a
That's
Croc
infinite.
hat? Right. If we get a big enough Croc, we can use it as a hat. I'm just saying. I've
They
seen
do
it.
handbags and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that they would make a Croc hat with the
Croc
gibbets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a Croc
Okay.
bag.
Yeah, I know
It's-
there is.
Yeah.
I've just seen the hat one, and I've also seen it on cats as well. So I've seen it on humans, but then I've also seen the version where a cat's just gotten their head stuck in a Croc and they've just used it as a hat and they've just walked around being fine with that.
Stunning.
Yeah. So you can get it
And
for
Black
cats as well,
Friday.
guys. Enjoy. Oh, yes. 3D printed COAGG themed gibbets
Oh
when.
my god. Gibbets, Shaye.
I'm sorry.
Did you say GIF instead of GIF?
Gibby.
I say GIF.
It is GIF. It's not GIF. It's GIF.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I know.
So why is it
okay. You just double checking.
So why is it? And this is gibbets because it's a J.
Jib.
What's a G?
No, it's G. It's a J.
It's a
Look,
J.
it's right there.
I can't see shit. Where am I looking? Oh, okay. So, Lord Sharks-a-Lot, you just got me godded. You spelt it wrong. I can't believe you trained me like this.
Got ya.
Gosh. I thought we were cool.
Fantastic. All right, Shaye, what's your
All right. So
what's
for
your
me,
Christmas recommendation?
okay. So I never got advent calendars growing up, right? So as an adult, I'm like, fuck that noise, I'm gonna get one. But I've been looking around a lot, and I'm like, okay, if there's My Little Pony, it's not really my vibe. There's like some other ones, and I'm like, I don't care about this. Is Barbie, and I'm like, again, very cool for a kid, but I don't really need Barbie shoes. My feet are too big. So I typed in gaming advent calendar, and I found D&D advent calendars that come with a mini in each one of the little open square bits. Now there's licensed ones and unlicensed ones and everything, but guys, this is like a little bit before Christmas, but get yourself a gaming advent calendar. Like, yeah, you can get your Chucky one, and if you like your Chucky one, by all means, but there's Minecraft, there's D&D, there's, what else have I found? There's Lego, there's Play-Doh. Like,
I love these photos. Can we just talk about like
the stock photos?
So excited about their Dungeons and Dragons advent calendar.
Because they play and all.
Look at that.
Kid, oh my god. He doesn't, yeah. And like, I'm looking now, I've spread out. I'm like, just advent calendars in general, right? They've got to have them for everyone. Because I was talking about this before stream, and Ellie's like, oh, I've only really seen the makeup ones. And like, I've seen a lot of Chucky ones. They have fishing lure ones, you know? So, you know, get your dad a fishing lure or something. Oh my god, they have the gnomes. They have the weird little Christmas lads that I fucking love as an advent calendar. Well, that's going on my list. But no, there's like a whole heap of ones that are themed after like old games and like old board games and stuff. And I never see these in shops, right? I can only find this kind of thing online. So I guess if you're going to get one, guys, get it soon, because you know the drill. Australia Post doesn't like you or anything you stand for. So order as soon as you can, get that disappointment out of the way, and then maybe you'll get your thing. You know,
they hate you, your family tree, they won't deliver.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow. Like, they don't like you. I don't. It's not a grudge, okay? It's a healthy dislike. Thank you.
I personally, not that this is gaming, but it's kind of like gaming adjacent, I guess, because of, you know, Lego. I think any like, you know, Lego video games,
all love
right?
Lego. Let's not even pretend.
I have a Harry Potter one. So
I just saw a Harry Potter advent calendar that's Lego as well, which I thought was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine that, right? Any age, doesn't matter. Whether you're a kid, you're an adult, doesn't matter. But you get to wake up and you get to make a little Lego each morning. Like, that's a great way to start your day. Oh, is there an Xbox advent calendar? Guys, in the chat, tell us your favorite or weirdest advent calendar that you've ever seen.
That's a good one, yeah.
I want to know. I'm so curious.
Imagine game codes every few days. Like, imagine like just a generic gaming one where it's just like not specified to a specific game or brand. It's just all different, and like every 2 weeks or whatever, because obviously there's 24 days, you get like a game code. Like, that would be so cool.
And then the in-between can be like chocolates or tiny Mountain Dews or a single Dorito. Like, you know, whatever works.
A mini deodorant.
Maybe a lip balm as well. Like, I'm just gonna say lip balm.
Yeah,
I live for lip balm.
A pin,
it's my rations.
A pin would be cool. Keychain.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe something for random skin that could be cool.
Doom, I'm going to send you a link that you can pull up on stream. It's for Gameology, right? Which is an Aussie like board game distributor.
Yeah.
They have licensed themed advent calendars, and I'm seeing things that I need to go and attack immediately. A lot of mini Funkos, a lot of Pokemon, a lot of Star Wars. Like, oh my goodness. So it's not the way we want it. It's not gaming codes, but it's definitely going to feed your little clickety-clackety addiction. Oh, thank you. I just got provided a tea, everybody. All is well.
Oh, that is lovely. Yes. What if like full size controllers? Dolphin Pants has suggested that Xbox create a controller advent calendar. Now,
No, what about one where it would be like you build your own, like each day
Piece
by
you open a
piece.
new piece. Yeah. So it's just one controller, but it's like
Yes.
they send you stuff. You could like personalize it like one piece. You can personalize it before you put it onto the thing, like a little embosser or something, or a sticker, something like that.
But it would also teach kids, like if you did get it for kids, it would teach them mechanics. It would teach them the internals of the thing that they're playing with, which they might not have considered, right? They're kids, they're still learning, they're considering things in the world. I would love to see, hey, this is actually how the controller that you love is built. And it might actually mean they have more respect for it in the end because they had to build it.
Oh, totally. It's like those magazines where you build like a ship over like 3 months or something.
They used to be so common and they're gone.
And it costs you like $300.
No, it would be, we looked into me and my dad love building stuff, and he looked into it when I was a kid, and one of them ended up being like $1,500 by the end of it. Like get off the internet. First issue is like $6, and then the next sequential ones every time it's like $30, and then it ends up being like $1,500. It's a lot of money.
Oh no, guys, they got me.
They're cool though.
Mr. Toys Toy World has a pet simulator advent calendar, and they're so cute.
Just buy a guinea pig by that point.
I would love
Speaking of controllers, this is also something that is really, really cool. Like you can custom design an Xbox controller for a gamer in your life.
Imagine getting that for Christmas. You'd be so chuffed.
Yeah. And no one does controllers like Xbox. Like no other brand does it like Xbox.
So I dare say, because of their design lab, that like they could actually make an advent calendar around this, and it would be super duper special. And it could be like, you know, those dolls that you like have to submerge in water to find out the colors. Maybe it could be like a surprise, and you and there's a collect all of them. You know,
it'd be so cute. Guys in chat, what are some cool gaming gifts you're getting? Like, tell us some suggestions as well, because like we've all got gamers to buy for, including ourselves. So like, what are you getting? Like, what's this cool thing you found? We've got somebody in the chat who said they're buying their partner a Lego set and they're real keen to build it with them. I think that is so wholesome.
That's sweet.
But like, what else are we thinking? I can't say mine because my partner's next to me, and if he hears, he'll know. But you guys can tell me things.
Yes, definitely. COAGG customized controller giveaway.
Show yours, Doom.
Yeah, we actually could do that. Yeah,
I made it.
Oh, you made it. That's so cool.
Yeah, I made it, and you can't. It's hard to see, I think. So it's the COAGG colors, but you can. It says COAGG. There, you can't really see it in the light because it's.
Oh, but like the colors really work. That's sick.
This is my everyday. It's my little everydayer. And this is the Elite Series 2 version. So and the little additional sticks are this metallic color, which is really cool. And then it also comes with a charging box, and you can customize the color of the logo that's on the box. But now, which is really cool, they have clear. This panel can be clear.
Oh, so it's like the old 90s like Game Boys where you can see through to all the I love those. Like at the time I was like, that looks cheap, and now as an adult I'm like, I really like it and I want one.
If you're going to get one, it takes about 3 weeks. So I would do it soon. Now.
Yes. If you want it for Christmas, guys, like get in, because they're obviously gonna have a lot of orders. So
there's also the cod, like if you're a fan of cod, they've got those wraps.
I don't really like fish actually, but that's okay.
Very funny. Very funny.
I can.
Well, lovelies, it's been a magical time. I'm sure that over the next couple of months, approaching Christmas, we will be chatting a lot about, you know, maybe we see something and we'll mention it. Or if you see something, please comment it, mention it, let us know. We'd love to talk about it. And we will be having Christmas surprises down the line. So you guys So please stick around for that. Tell your grandma, tell your neighbor, tell your priest.
Don't tell your priest.
Well, apparently you wear Fortnite
here.
Crocs to church.
Oh,
so.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
That's why I mentioned. That's why I mentioned it. Sorry if that seemed.
No, that's okay. I was just like, I don't know if that's our target audience, but I mean, you know, if they're rocking Crocs, or if you're rocking Crocs and they seem enthused, maybe they are our target audience. You know, like, you know.
All right, ladies, do you have anything coming up that you would like everyone to know about? Please, this is your time. Shaye, you've always got something going on with that little cheeky grin.
Always got something going on.
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd give me 2 more seconds because I had it in my brain and then I completely forgot it. But I've still got the 4,000 follower giveaway coming up. I actually got follow botted over on Twitch, so now I'm up to 4,600. So that's just wild, and I can't undo it, so I guess it's there now. So we've got that one coming up.
Twitch adjust that or
no? I've had it happen before, and I put in a complaint.
5K, here we come.
Yeah, so we're going to do that real quickly before we apparently hit 5K, so that's nice. But something I do have coming up, and I am absolutely in love with this, is I have a mod appreciation stream coming up. So this Sunday at 7 p.m. at my usual time, we're getting the mods on for a bunch of golf with your friends, and it is only the mods. Okay, because they do so much for my stream. I wish I could pay them, but I can't. So you know what? I'm going to game with them, and we're going to have a good time, because the people I have modding my stream are genuinely funny, caring, lovely people, and I think they should be celebrated. So
she's not just saying that because they're in the chat.
Oh, no, actually, only one of my mods is in the chat, so it's okay. Hi, Sarah. But no, like, they're genuinely fun people, and I wouldn't have made them mods if I didn't think that they were fantastic. So, so keen on that. So we've got that one coming up. We've got the mod appreciation. Then I've got my birthday stream coming up on the 17th of December, like on my birthday. So,
fun.
Eventually in there, I don't know, maybe I will not feel the impending panic of I have to do a thing.
Maybe.
What you doing now?
I hope so.
Okay, me too.
Well, she's cured. She should be doing all the things now.
I know. I'm slowly re-entering the world. For anyone who doesn't know, I had the worst gastro of my life over the weekend, and even today I'm not 100%, but genuinely I said on the Sunday, because I started feeling really ill on Friday morning, I just thought that my muscles started aching for no good reason. I was like, I'm old, it just hurts. By Friday midday, deceased on the floor. I had to leave work early, dying on the train home. It was a whole thing. Aww. Anyway, over the weekend, severely ill, like couldn't keep anything down. Awful. And I was like, who is sticking a Thumbelina needle into my voodoo doll? Yeah. What have I done to deserve this? I was on my deathbed. It was awful. But I'm recovered now, and I'm slowly re-entering back into things. So slowly getting back into streams, slowly replying to my emails. So I'm just going to take it easy for the next couple of days, because it is November 6th, and we're going to be slammed from next week onwards with everything, your personal life, your work life, you know, your online life, like you get slammed for the end of the year. So nothing crazy for me this week. I'm chilling out. But I'll ramp it up next week. But what about you, Doom?
Me, well, I am full on in prep mode for, if you're not following me on socials, they're in the chat, but I will be attending the Fuse Esports Festival on the Gold Coast for the 15th and 16th of November. So I'm presenting at the Esports in Education Conference, and I'm going to be talking about what I do at Confessions of a Gamer Girl. And
you're going to mention us? Shaye, we're going to be in Queensland. I mean, you're already in Queensland.
Shaye's already in Queensland.
Yeah, but Gold Coast is so far away from Brisbane. Sorry, Doom, what was the expo? And can we tune into it online, or is it only in person?
I think some of the Friday events will be streamed, but I'm not sure about on the Saturday when I'm actually presenting.
I forgot. Supernovas this weekend for everyone in Brisbane. Heads up.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry.
Oh,
Supernova.
excellent.
Mm.
Yeah, a couple of people asked me, like, oh, you're going to go to Supernova? And I'm like, I'm not made of money. Jeez. Like, I have to travel from one side of the country to the other.
And it
for
takes
this.
a bit. Hey, like, that's not a
It's
short
5
flight.
hours.
Yeah.
It's 5 hours. Yeah.
It's like,
And- yeah.
Someone
So-
needs to get Doomcutie to Supernova. So if you're positioned to do so, petition hashtag get Doomcutie to Supernova.
Yeah. She's gonna get little gifts for her kids so that they're not too sad that she gets to go to cool stuff without them. So yeah.
Of course,
That's
I
it.
always have to bring back some sort of souvenir for them. Wonderful. Well, we're all getting amongst it. Love to see it, ladies. Chat, thank you again so much for jumping on board with us for our Christmas Gamer Gift Guide special. And thank you all who are watching or listening after the fact. And we will see you next time for another episode of Confessions of a Gamer Girl. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.